Okay, sorry about that. It's gonna be a part 2, unfortunately. But by the way, another thing about this radio, this mic and this gear keeper right here, that comes in the whole kit for like, I think $100 on Amazon. It's a pretty good deal. But anyways, those blue shop towels, you want to use those. You don't want to use regular towels to clean this floor and the windows and the mirrors and stuff like that. Because that, you know, it'll burn right through all your paper towels. Clindo, they sell it at truck stops. It is overpriced. I don't know if you can see the price, but this one was $6. But it's good shit, and it lasts a long time if you're sparing with it. I use this to clean all the lights and lenses on. Every time I pick up a new trailer, I clean all the light lenses on the trailer and my truck. It's you know, when you're driving at night, all your lights, when you keep those lenses clean, they'll be a whole lot brighter. I also use some of this invisible glass on my windows. It's really, really good on, I mean, you got to really buff it out to make sure it doesn't streak, but it's good on windshields, you know, it doesn't streak and fog up and shit like that. I am a big, big advocate of clean lights, clean mirrors, and clean windows. All my windows and mirrors are, I keep them clean all the time. They're dirty right now. I'm going to clean them tomorrow when the sun comes up. Always keep your I've seen other guys' trucks where the windows and the windshield and the mirrors were all dirty and fogged up and shit. It's like, I don't understand that. You can't see shit. Everything glares at night. You know, like, see, this window is kind of dirty. I need to clean it. This is the quarter window that hadn't been cleaned in a while. You see how fucking dirty that is? That's a bunch of salt and shit from the snow in the roadway, right? Right, and I'm gonna clean this window tomorrow, but I'll probably clean this little quarter window. But that's you're driving in the wintertime, that's what your window will start to look like, right? Anyways, you know, up here, another cubby that I can't reach while I'm driving. Got my vitamins and some other bullshit. All right, well, that's the front. You know, I got my hoodie hung up here, my safety vest with my really super warm furry hat, right? Well, let's go back here. The bed, I never make it, so it looks all fucked up right now. And I got my laptop out so I can do my online trainer exam dealios, right? Igloo fridge. There's not a whole lot in it right now, but this is where it sits, right? The wire comes out, and I have it plugged in right there. I don't know, you can see that little red light right there, right? I have it hanging out of the wall so that, because the vibrations will make the plug come out. So I pulled the socket out, and yeah, that's just how I have it going. So it fits in here. You just grab the handle, pull it up, and you can open it. See what I got? I got some milk from a cereal, what cheese and lunch meat I have left. Got some drinks, Miracle Whip. I got a little bit of cheese dip left over. I don't know if that cheese dip's any good anymore. But that's my fridge. Usually there's more in it, but it's kind of, that's where I keep my yogurts and stuff like that. It works real good. It'll drain your battery, but it works good. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is the TV that, it's like a 32-inch LG or something like that. They put them in all the trucks now. I know it's kind of dark. I don't know why you could see it, but you know, it's mounted right to the wall. I have a little bungee that I put around it right here when I'm driving, because when you make a turn, this whole thing will swing out like that. So I keep a little bungee on it to keep them swinging around while I'm driving, right? Look at that. Direct TV, bitches. You got that in your truck or what? And also, Xbox, bitch. I don't get a whole lot of downtime, but when I get a reset and I watch some movies, this is a DVR, and then, you know, I rock some GTA 5, a little bit of Call of Duty, Left 4 Dead, you know, shit like that. I got, you know, I don't have a huge game collection. They're all up in there. You can't see them, but, you know, every so often I'll bust out some old school Modern Warfare 2 and rock that for a couple hours and shit. So up here in this cabinet, oh yeah, you know what? By the way, in this truck, there's the roof. There's the fucking ceiling. This is where it would go up in a dry van truck. It would keep going up. You know what I mean? But this is where the ceiling stops, right? So I can touch the ceiling easily. Don't go very high. And this is right here, this little piece right here is where the second bunk would go. I don't know if you can tell, but that is not a lot of space. If there's a bunk up there and you're sleeping in it, you are not sitting up. Not super comfortable. But it's okay with me by myself because it gives me plenty of room. Right? See, got no windows, just got these little half-assed piece of shit bullshit vents. But anyways, you know, the cabinets only go up to the ceiling, obviously, so I don't have as much cabinet space as the dry van boys have. You know, I've just got my cabinet here, right? I got my jacket hung up. I got a t-shirt wrapped around this because my right arm slides around a lot on this, and this fabric's kind of coarse and it really tears up my fucking right elbow. So I put this shirt there and it's a lot softer on my elbow. You know what I mean? It's a little ghetto looking, but it works for me. So up here in this cabinet, this is my pantry. I got my loaf of bread. I'm a big fucking Cheez-It fan. Always got a box of Cheez-Its in this bitch. I got a little basket to keep my dinners in. I got some chips. Right, let me show you these little dinners. These are golden. These are about $1.90, $2 a pop. But they only got about 300 calories. They're about 9 ounces a piece. These are really good by yourself. And additionally, they're good cold. At least I think they're good cold, right? Beef tips and gravy. You can get them in all kinds of, you know, they got chicken and rice. I got some beef pot roast there. Those are really, really good dinners, especially if you're going to stop at a rest area for the night. There's dinner right there. You see what I mean? Super easy. And your sandwiches, I'm running low on groceries. I need to go to the grocery store. You know, that's about all I got right now. Now down here, let me show you in this little cabinet. I got a duffel bag, my Gander Mountain duffel bag. That is my dirty laundry hamper. Notice, no dirty clothes, right? You get your dirty clothes, fucking put them somewhere. You know, you don't want a stack of dirty clothes all over the goddamn place in here, right? So, when I was on some home time, that is like 10, maybe 15 bucks at Gander Mountain, that duffel bag, and it's fucking huge. That's a real big little compartment down there. But that's where I keep my dirty clothes. Let me close this shit. Right? So let me show you this little guy real quick. I don't know how well you can see this. Alright, well I grabbed my flashlight so I can show you. Alright? This is my Samlex 300 watt power inverter. Alright, there we go. You can see it. And it plugs in right there. See how I got that socket pulled out? That's just because it wasn't like that before, but when you're going down the road and this is shaking, like you're going over vibrations, the cord from my fridge will come unplugged. It'll come undone from the vibrations. And then my food will go warm. So I pulled that bitch out, and it is a little messy, but you know, it's only because the socket behind this fridge is where my TV and all this shit is plugged in. That little mini inverter. Because the socket up there doesn't work. It's never worked. I've tried to fix all the fuses. Doesn't do anything. So it is the way it is. But I've got my 300 watt inverter. And this is just to run my Xbox. Because I don't have room on the other inverter. It can't handle it. And this is a pure sine wave inverter. Which means, it just in layman's terms, means it gives really clean power. That's why it's so goddamn big. So I like that for my Xbox. It runs a good clean 60 hertz of electricity for my Xbox and for my laptop. It's good clean power. It's better for the electronics and things like that. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's good, you know. So right now I got my laptop charger plugged into it. But one thing about in this company, they don't come with inverters in the trucks, but you can put your own in, like I have. You're not supposed to put screws in the wall, but, they're just little tiny screws, little pan heads. But you can use inverters only if they plug in to a cigarette lighter. You cannot hardwire a heavy-duty inverter. And 300 watts is about as big as you can get out of a cigarette lighter. It's about all a cigarette lighter can handle on that circuit. You know, maybe you can go up to 400 watts, but I wouldn't recommend it. So You can put an inverter in here, about 300 watts. You don't have to get a big pure sine wave Samlex like I have. This is just so because I like clean power for my Xbox. And that little orange extension cord, that's just, I got it rolled up. That would normally go up to my Xbox. I just don't have it plugged in right now. Let me move my Cheez-Its out the way. Now let me show you this right here. I keep this in the corner over there. This is my little mini duffel bag. This is a little $10 duffel bag at Walmart. This is the perfect shower bag, right? Because when you know, I had some other bags, you know, a backpack will work just as well, but just a little tiny duffel bag, right? This is what you use when you go and you take your shower. You put your clean clothes in here for when you go take a shower, and then when you're done, you throw all your dirty clothes in there. When you get back to the truck, toss them down there. This is my little laundry system I have set up, right? And I also have one of these. It's made out of leather. I got it as a gift a long time ago, right? Check it out. I like to use my own soap. I'm real particular on soap. So I got, you know, soap and a soap holder, right? Got my deodorant, my toothbrush. This is the best toothbrush holder you can get. They sell them at Walmart. They're really easy to clean, so they're good. If you use the other standard kind of toothbrush holder, they get really fucking nasty. You know, you can't clean them, so it's good to get that kind. So, you know, I got all that. In the bottom there, I got my my shampoo and some Q-tips, shit like that. But it's a good thing to have. Keeps all your stuff together. It keeps my shampoo and my soap and everything from toothpaste from leaking all over the damn place. So, it's good to have a little bag like that. You know, I had it for so long, I didn't know what the fuck I could do with it until I started this job. But, down there in the corner, I've just got some extra paper towels. Those I use for anything that has to do with food. If I need a napkin, or, see, those blue shop towels, not good for food. They're not as clean. They're a little bit dusty sometimes. So, get you a little bungee cord. Throw you on, you know, some paper towels and just hang it up right there, and you know, you could just grab them like that. Anytime you need a napkin or you just got to clean up a spill or something, that's a good thing to use. I don't use them for cleaning though; they're not heavy duty enough, right? So, now, what I would recommend when you move into your truck, go to Walmart. Right here, so you got this bed cover that covers this cheap piece of shit foam mattress. That you can get that with this one pillowcase, and it comes with a sheet. You can get them all three in a set for like less than $10. It's a good deal. You know, this comforter, it came from my house. It's really warm, but this is my cheap little Walmart sleeping bag that I moved into my trainer's truck with. I usually don't use it. I just use it on cold nights like tonight as extra insulation. I'm a pillow using motherfucker, so I got 3 pillows. I like to have a shitload of pillows in here, right? So now over on the side, I just haven't really been able to find a home for this stuff, but I eat cereal every goddamn day. That is how I start my mornings. Right now I got Frosted Flakes, but I eat a whole bunch of different kinds of cereal, all right? You know, I got some forks and spoons, my Pop-Tarts over there. This is my phone charger, right? That plugs in a little wall there, and there's your optimized idle thermostat. Look at that, nice. And all your little buttons and bullshit. There's your bunk heater dial. And that's all there is there, right? Now this big cabinet is the closet. This is where I keep my socks in these, which are probably supposed to put books and magazines in, but I find they're good for socks. Now, it'd be nice if I had a shelf in here, but I don't. I don't have the little bar where you can hang shit up either, so I'd make do. There's my rain jacket. It's good to have a rain jacket when it's pouring down fucking rain, but, you know, I got my shirts and all my pairs of pants, and I just stack it all up in here. You know, and that's my closet. Back there I've got, well, they're all dirty actually, but I've got my thermals which is good to have in this job. If you're doing dry van, you probably don't need thermals as much as flatbed. But this is a drawer, obviously. I had to put this on here because the latch is broken. So when I was driving, it would do this number as I drive down the road, and then it would fall on the fucking floor. So I had to put a little bathroom stall latch on it. But this is where I keep my trip sheets. I got some staples and a stapler because I like to keep all of that shit organized. I like to keep everything from every particular load stapled together. See if I can find you an example. Here's a good example, right? Here I got, what did I got washer fluid and some wipers, right? So I put my info on there. It goes with this load. Got a, you know, a scale sheet from the load, so I stapled that on there. Got my trip sheet, right? And then the bill, you know, all that shit. These are all the things you're gonna send in. Everything for that load stapled together. So if they need anything for that load, then I could just say, okay, well, let me look in my my drawer and see what I got. It's good to stay organized, and you know, I keep all my bills for the last month. I don't know. Let's see, where's my damn flashlight? Down here. That's the little vent for the bunk heater. It's just one vent, but it is a powerful sumbitch. It will heat it up in here really fast, right? Now in here, got all kinds of shit in here. My bowls, because I like my cereal. My spoons. You see how many spoons I got left out of a damn 100 pack, right? That's yogurt and my cereal. Now, if you're gonna eat in your truck, I suggest this. Got some forks, look. Barbecue sauce. I like my Franks. I got Buffalo Franks, regular Franks, some barbecue mustard, regular mustard, sea salt, peppercorn, black peppercorn, is it? Yeah, black pepper. And then I got my forks. That is, you know, make sandwiches, you get some chicken, you put your own hot sauce on there. It's good shit to have, man, when you're eating in your own truck. And I got my extra energy drinks in there that you can't see. Well, I got this too. These little baskets, also at Walmart, really cheap, right? Let's see if I can. This is where I keep my Lysol, my 409. I got two of them because one of them's almost empty. Get this from the store too. You buy this shit at the truck stop. Look, this right here, this is 37 ounces of my laundry detergent. This is $6 at Walmart. But if you get them at the truck stop, you're gonna pay $6 for one that's like 6 ounces. It's a waste of fucking money. So keep a water in here. This is kind of for when I want to brush my teeth. If I'm nowhere near a sink, this is my sink. That's how I brush my teeth, off the side of the truck. You know, keep a little liter of water in here. All right. That's everything I got in there. It's all food and cleaning. You know, it's just my storage, right? And it's hard to keep the floors clean in here, but I do the best I can. I got me a little floor mat here to kind of absorb some of the bullshit that you track in. And I got a little carpet here so that when I'm going to bed and I'm barefoot, it's kind of dirty. It needs to be washed, but you know, when I'm going to bed, I don't like a bunch of shit sticking on my feet, because these are plastic floors, if you could see them, right? So any kind of little piece of dirt or crumbs will stick to your fucking feet. So I like having this little carpet mat. You can get this at Walmart, $6, $7, $8, right? Another important thing to have, if you run hard in the paint like I do, is get you that. That's not milk anymore. That is my toilet on the road, and it comes in handy. You will run as fast as you can to a shipper or receiver, and you'll get there right at the last minute, and then there's nowhere to take a piss, and you've had to piss for the last hour, and there's no bathrooms for you to use. Well, there you go. Get you a milk, any kind of jug, and something with a screw on top, preferably not as pop on. Tell you that right now. And that is your mobile bathroom. And then when you fill it up at night at the truck stop, take it out behind the trucks in the grass, I'm saying. Don't be one of those dickheads that pours your piss onto the concrete. Go out and pour it in the grass so nobody can smell it. But that is my truck. That is the inside anyway. You know, I don't need to show you the outside. It's not that exciting. Just some equipment hanging off the back. There is some compartments under the bed, but I don't need to show you those either. On this side, I've got my straps and bullshit. This side, I've got my tool bag with some of my tools and hammers and different load securement shit. You know, my reflectors and sledgehammer. All my bullshit's in there. And then under here, I've just got some extra stuff, extra clothes I don't use, extra bungees, extra straps. Some of my luggage from when in fact, all my luggage is in there. I got a backpack and suitcase and stuff in there. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, Walmart will save your life. You know, Walmart and Home Depot. Another thing that really helps, because I don't know if the new trucks are coming with box spring mattresses, but this is a cheap little foam mattress. So I brought this from the house, some of this egg crate, cheap memory foam shit. Makes a lot of difference. You don't get a whole lot of support on this cheap little mattress. But maybe, I think some of the newer trucks, they're putting nicer mattresses in. This is an older truck. But, you know, it's real stiff, you know, but at the end of the day, like, I could sleep on just about fucking anything. So it's not the best night's sleep, but, you know, I'm able to sleep on it. It's no Tempur-Pedic, I'll tell you that right now. You know, but, yeah, that's the inside of my truck. You know, got a light there, you know, they got some switches back there to control those lights, and you know, you can control the temperature when you're running the optimized idle. And other than that, that's all there is to it. You know, it's the size of a goddamn bathroom, really. Like a fucking walk-in closet. You know, got a few extra fuses in there. That's where the fuses are. By the way, I didn't show you this. This is my my junk drawer, right? I got all kinds of, I got some batteries in there, my notepad, some random bullshit. Oh, there's my electrical tape. But here, that little guy right there, see that? Those are Torx. They're stars. You see that? If you drive a Freightliner, it's a German vehicle, you have to have those stars. When you go to change a fuse, you have to take those screws out. You see that? 4 of them bitches. So if you don't have a star bit, a star Torx set like this one, you are not changing any fucking fuses, sir. And I got some extra gloves and some bullshit in there, tape and whatever, but they sell this at Pilot. It's overpriced. It's about $8, $9, $10, but when I had to change out some fuses, it was fucking priceless. Not to mention that's also how I put the antenna knob on the antenna out there. But this is a good thing to have, little Torx. If you have one at home, I might throw it in your bag if you were going to come to orientation, just in case you get a Freightliner. You need one of these to change fuses on this truck. So keep that in mind. And I got some other bullshit in there. But other than that, that's all I could show you about the inside of the truck. There's nothing else going on in here. So you guys have any questions about any of this shit, you know, just holler at me. I hope you enjoyed my little bullshit tour. So peace.